pushing forward right now are setting up a tank line. Usually Terrans like to cut off the map in half, so we could see PainUser just take this whole center of the map, as well as Jinro fortifying his side of the center of the map, while both second bases will be taken here at the 9 o'clock will be taken by Jinro, and the 2 o'clock main will be taken by PainUser. Let's get the army tabs, exactly 119 each. So we do have a pretty even matchup at the moment. Jinro trying to sneak a dropship through with 3 Hellions is easily spotted by PainUser. He will be sending an intercepting Viking and 3 Marines to take the flank. So I predict that this dropship is dead. Jinro now moving his army out, trying to get into position, but it's going to be hard when he has the tower. He's going in for the side attack, so he does want to attack where he can shoot one tank down at a time. Here comes PainUser. He's trying to siege up, but he's not able to. The medevac that Jinro did send to distract did get taken out, and now Jinro has a set of 6 Vikings, which is going to outmatch PainUser's 2 Vikings, and quickly his Vikings will go down. So this is the matchup. How many Vikings can you get and how many siege tanks can you get? And LiquidJinro is in the lead with more Vikings for spotting. So we will see a lot of wasted scans to spot for PainUser if Jinro tries to move forward. Look at the production tab. Cloak for Banshees, or maybe it could be Ghosts. Let's try find the academies. No, so we'll be cloaking for Banshees for PainUser. PainUser running his infantries towards the goal expansion of Jinro, but Jinro wisely moves his SCVs and lifts his command center. PainUser rushing in again towards the main, but it will be sandwiched and will not be able to do much damage to Jinro's main entrance at the natural. Jinro still has his siege tanks actually pretty naked with no anti-air support. PainUser could just run in this Banshee and start picking away at these siege tanks, but he hasn't scanned and he does not know. Jinro now regrouping with his Vikings. Both players making use of sensor tower at their flanks of their main bases. Jinro probably does see that he will be PainUser will be setting up a turret line to protect from future drops and movement by air units. Jinro trying to place his units in a concave. He will be seen by PainUser, so he should siege up really soon. Jinro making use of what vision he does have, although PainUser does have the Zelnaga tower, so he can see everything that he's trying to do. My apologies for the health bars, guys. I do keep them on. I will remove them in my next video. Level 1 upgrades for weapons for infantry and vehicle weapons for PainUser. There is a large infantry field on the field for PainUser. PainUser wisely attacking during a time where there were no siege. Not all of Jinro's tanks were sieged, so we will see a cleanup of Jinro's full army by PainUser. Let's go to the army tab. Yes, PainUser is way ahead, 142 to 100 for Jinro. Both Jinro opting for a planetary fortress at his gold, while PainUser was able to throw down a orbital command, so he will be ahead 1 orbital command to Jinro's. PainUser double expanding at the 9 o'clock natural and 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock natural and 2 o'clock main. He is ahead by 50 supply. Jinro making his 4th command center in the gold expansion. He probably will be floating it over. PainUser wisely setting up turrets and sensor tower in Jinro's possibly 9 o'clock expansion. PainUser quickly getting to 182 supply. Jinro now sees that PainUser has built some units in the 9 o'clock main. To the production tab. Just Vikings and tanks and marauders for Jinro, while we have Marines, Vikings, marauders, and a medevac for PainUser. So PainUser opting to go for a more infantry heavy army, and he does have some SCVs on auto repair with his main army. PainUser will be moving in here, but Jinro does have tanks lined up at the tower. He will be sieging up here. I don't advise PainUser moving in, but he will be. With no Vikings for support, after these Thors are cleaned up, there's nothing really more that PainUser can do. He will try to move in. Thors are being very, very annoying. Very high HP. They do have 400 HP with 1 armor. The tanks with 1 armor and 160 HP. Surprising, they only had 150 HP in the StarCraft Brood War. So look at the army tab again. PainUser still 50 ahead on the army tab. PainUser has taken the tower for Jinro. Jinro going all in, pulling the SCVs off, running his tanks in. PainUser reinforcing from behind with infantry on stim and tanks and a Thor to come to follow. And Jinro GG's. Great game from both pairings. A little bit of macro fest, but ends up that PainUser was able to spot that Hellion harass very early and then do a counter Marine drop that was only 4 Marines but took out 4 SCVs, and he rode that into the winning the game, and holding his Xel'Naga tower was key. With tanks at the Xel'Naga tower, they basically make use of all 13 range, and it's very hard to get units that are unranged. I mean, even LiquidJinro's his own tanks couldn't penetrate. So props to PainUser for waiting for Jinro to make the mistake and attack him. That can always be futile, to attack a Terran who's turtling, and then they just push out against you. So good game from both players. Let's move on to game 2.